I'm gonna meet my shoes.
I like your sock cleavage.
Sock cleavage. Wow, I've never heard that before.
Call me.
I have sock cleavage. I am excited.
If we said that on text, it'd be like sexting.
I don't see anything on the monitor, right?
I'm gonna sext you. I'm gonna sext you up.
There we go.
Is that a euphemism?
And I don't even know why I think you're sexy when you do that. I don't know why. I maybe have a hormonal disorder, if I could say it.
No, Tina, you are immortal.
All right,
Yeah, that's,
you guys ready?
Not immoral, immortal.
Are we ready?
No.
Yes, we are.
depends on who you ask.
Ready.
Ready on the set. Okay, quiet on the set, everybody.
Yeah,
Please quiet
okay.
on the set. Starting, yep. Starting to record. What? Rolling intro. Ready to roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to our show. This is Local Music Scene, and I'm your host, Alan Estes. As always, we thank you for watching our show, and we always invite you to come see some live shows with some of my guests that are on Local Music Scene, and because there's a great music scene locally happening here, and summer is on its way. So, anyways, I have some guests with me today, which I'm going to introduce in just a second. But first of all, I'm going to play a song for you. This is a new song. And this is kind of a, I don't know, love thy neighbor, maybe help thy neighbor song. Okay. I picked the Daily Times up off the porch. I saw a picture of my old friend Joe. Fresh out of jail, he robbed another store. Well, he was just bad, like his dad, you know. They lived next door when we were growing up. His daddy never taught him right from wrong. He'd come home drunk and beat the poor kid up. Now ain't it a shame? But who's to blame? What did we do with the writing on the wall? We closed our eyes and chose not to be involved. We walked away like it was someone else's fault. What did we do when we did nothing at all? I passed a beggar on my way to work. I thank the Lord I wasn't in his shoes. They found him dead behind the old stone church. side will work for food. What did we do with the writing on the wall? We closed our eyes and chose not to be involved. We walked away like it was someone else's fault. What did we do when we did nothing at all? And late at night, the sirens scream another tragedy. Shit happens every day to folks like you and me. Some go crazy, some get lost, and some are never found. They walk among us now and barely make a sound. A young man brought a gun to school today. Nobody cared to heed the warning signs. Those in his evil path were blown away. Now isn't it time? People, isn't it time? What did we do with the writing on the wall? We closed our eyes and chose not to be involved. We walked away like it was someone else's fault. What did we do when we did nothing at all?
Nice. Nice.
Thank you, folks. Thank you, folks. Welcome to our show, Local Music Scene, and say hello to Meridian.
All right.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
This is Olivia Gale, Colin DeLabar. Yeah, well, thanks for being on the
Thanks so
show.
much for having us.
And we got stuff to talk about. These guys have a new CD out, and we're going to show you that and talk about that. But can we start out with a song?
Absolutely.
All right. Meridian. Yeah. All right.
It's 3 long years since we made her pay. Sing all the way without you, and the owners say that she's had her day. Sing all the way without you. So heave away for the final draw. Sing all the way without you. It's an easy pull, for the catch is small. Sing all the way without you. So take your lights and batten down. Sing all the way without you. And I'll take the wheel and I'll turn around. Sing all the way without you. And we'll join the venture and the morning star. Sing all the way without you, riding high and empty towards the bar. Sing all the way without you. For I'd rather beach her on the scary road. Sing all the way One star queen, sing hallway, laddie-o. For a fish to lifetime, boy and man, sing hallway, laddie-o. And the final troll, scarcely less a grand, sing hallway, laddie-o. 3 long years since we made her pay, sing hallway, laddie-o. And the owners say that she's had her day, sing hallway, laddie-o.
Very nice, beautiful harmonies. Love it. Well, welcome to our show. Olivia Gale, Colin DeLabar, call yourself Meridian. Yep, okay. And, wow, love that singing stuff. I mean, it's like, I'm like out on the land and the sails and everything. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff. So, how did this all get started?
Well, it was about 3.5 years ago. Yeah, about 3.5 years ago. And I had just moved back to Gloucester, and I was invited to come sing at the sea shanty night over at Cameron's.
Oh, yeah.
It's not happening there anymore.
Cameron's, wow.
But I wandered in, and I thought, and there are a bunch of people singing sea shanties, and they're all around my parents' age. And then I see this guy, and I think, hang on, he's my age. That's weird. And so,
Well, how do you feel about that, Colin?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure why my age would be weird. I mean, I'm the age I am.
That's great.
all right. So anyway, I see this guy my age at the open sing, and I introduce myself, and we become friends, and I discover his remarkable abilities with harmonies. And I say, hey, Colin, would you be interested in singing this song with me? And he gives it a shot, and the rest is history.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you guys sound great together. Colin, I know you come from a musical family and all that good stuff, and you're steeped in that tradition of that beautiful, I don't know, kind of Celtic, I don't know, folk music tradition. It's wonderful stuff. And that used to be, what was it, 3 Sheets to the Wind or something with the guys
That's right.
that used to do that? Yeah, I remember that. I think they still play around once in a while at, maybe they do a thing at the dog bar.
I do.
from
I'm
time to
doing
time?
it at the
Yeah.
dog bar now.
Yeah, do you guys go down there still and play?
Not really.
I haven't been down there in quite a while.
Yeah.
I've been so busy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Life gets in the way.
So when did you decide you wanted to pick up the guitar and start playing and writing songs and singing and all that sort of stuff?
Well, I've been singing since, well, as long as I can remember. I've always loved to sing, always been very musically inclined, and I decided I wanted to learn the guitar when I was 12 years old. A friend of mine, Daisy now,
Oh,
taught me.
absolutely.
Yeah, I figured.
Daisy and Captain Stan have been on the show before. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So she was my teacher, and she taught me how to play, and we continued from there.
Good stuff. Well, I know you have some serious musical roots in your family too. Your uncle is John Boyle.
That's right.
And Olivia's uncle produced records by the Eagles and all sorts of people.
Linda Ronstadt.
Linda Ronstadt, yeah, he, as a matter of fact, he did all of Linda Ronstadt's records, Heart Like a Wheel and all that sort of stuff, and so that's wonderful stuff. So, when you guys got together, and then that one night, because I can hear that harmony click right away, did you say, well, you want to work on this and play a few gigs and have some fun and all that kind of thing?
I think it started very slowly. It just started with this one song that we sang together, and you'll hear it later.
Okay.
And I loved the way it sounded, and I really felt we had a great musical connection. And I didn't know what it was going to turn into, but I knew I wanted to see where it led.
Yeah, yeah. So, now you guys have done a CD. Let's hold this thing up. Whoever's on the cameras here.
I got
Either
it.
you? Meridian? And I'm guessing that this CD is somewhat traditional in the sense of what you just sang?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot, well, that one actually was by Archie Fisher.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of traditional songs on that album, some more contemporary folk, some with the guitar, some a cappella.
yeah, yeah, well, that's good stuff. And you're playing out, you're doing some gigs. I know that recently you played at the One World Coffee House.
Actually, that was canceled.
Oh, that's right, you know, I'd forgotten about that. There was a snowstorm or something, right?
Yes, we were
Oh,
very,
A
barely.
snowstorm.
Yeah, don't you hate it when it's not really a snowstorm and the show could have gone
Well, I
on?
mean, I was glad I didn't have to shovel, but
Yeah. Good one. But you would have shoveled to get there if you had to, wouldn't you, Carl?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it gonna get rescheduled?
No, not this year.
Not this year,
They'll
okay,
have it
so
back next year.
next year,
That'll
okay.
be fun.
We'll be watching, because Meridian will be back at the One World Coffee House, and I know that, that also, we'll be seeing you some this summer. There's a chance that you'll be playing on the Lannon
Yeah,
some.
that's a good chance.
Yeah, and the Lannon, the Thomas C. Lannon has great music cruises, and I know that Michael Larry does the Celtic thing, and sometimes you guys have been on that before too, right?
yeah.
That's always fun, that always sells out. There's nothing like being out on the Lannon in the summertime.
Mhm.
The motor goes off, the sails go up, and you would be amazed how good the acoustics are out there. And looking back at the harbor and beautiful Gloucester from that kind of perspective. So could we get another song from you guys?
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm going to sing a song on our album. It's by Doogie McLean, and it's called Feel So Near. Find me sitting at this table, my friend Finn and my friend John. Friend John, he tells us stories, days long gone, long gone. We may take a class together. Whiskey makes the whole circle clear. Fires are dull imaginations, and it feels so near, so near. Feels so near to howling out. Feels so near to crashing of the waves. Feels so near to flowers in the field. Feels so near. The old man looks out to the islands, says this place is endless thing. There's no real distance here to mention. Might all fall in, all fall in. No distance to stare at sunlight. No distance to stare at sundown. And as he turned, his eyes were shining, and he proudly said, I feel so near to howling of the wind. Feel so near to crashing of the waves. Feel so near to flowers in the field. Feel so near. we climb, on we climb. And the journey doesn't seem to matter. Destinations faithfully bound. Traveling out along headlands. Hear the children shout, feel so near to the howling of the wind. Feel so near to the crashing of the waves. Feel so near to the flowers in the field. Feel so near to the howling of the wind. Feel so near to the crashing of the waves. Feel so near to the flowers in the field. Feel so near.
Very, very nice. Doogie McLean would be proud. I love that songwriter. That's a Doogie McLean song, right?
That's right.
Yes, and he wrote Caledonia and Love Will Carry. Love Will Carry Me? What is it? Whatever. Doogie McLean. Great stuff. And you know, you guys have just that natural kind of harmony blend. That's really very cool. That's very, very cool. I'm just like, very nice stuff. So, you got a website or a Facebook account, stuff that are going on that you're trying to promote your record?
Yeah, we're in the process of making a formal website, but in the meantime, we're on Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
Facebook under Meridian Singing Duo, and YouTube is Meridian Sea Dog, is in CDOG. It's our initials.
Oh, CDOG, okay, oh, cool. Now, can people buy this online?
Not yet. Probably the easiest way for someone to buy it is to get in touch with us.
Yeah.
We're happy to mail it, but
I know that down on Main Street, that Susan at the music store on Main Street, she carries local music. Have you brought it
yes,
down there?
yeah, it's being sold at that store.
Okay, well then you can go, folks, you can go down to the Gloucester Music Store on Main Street and go in and see Susan and pick yourself up a copy of Meridian. And you're going to be playing around this summer some?
Yep, that's the plan.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely.
Yes, we can.
And so now, I know that you're a songwriter, Olivia, and so
Yeah.
what do you kind of got going with that?
Well, a songwriter in a sense. The music that Colin and I sing together, we like I said, it's mostly traditional. So we haven't actually written any songs together as Meridian, although that is on our to-do list.
Mm-hmm.
When I write songs, it's just when I perform by myself.
Right.
So, and Colin does a lot of composition.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I mean, I don't bother to record most of it, so
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot that I've done that doesn't exist because I've never saved any of it.
Well, okay,
He's too modest. He's an
but as long as you remember.
Mostly.
Okay, well, there you go. Well, you know, I would think one thing as far as songwriting is concerned, are you two collaborating together, one thing that I would think would be a go-to right from the start is working up a song around this great harmony, because I mean, that's such a natural thing that you guys have. It'd be like, you know, the Everly Brothers wrote songs for their harmonies, you know, and so I mean, I would think that would be something that you guys would incorporate into that. Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Absolutely, and thank you for being on the show. We're talking with Meridian and local folks, as so many great singer, songwriters and performers that live here on Cape Ann are. And I think we got time for one more song. And I see you put your guitar down, so I'm assuming that this is going to be an a cappella tune?
That's right.
All right, Olivia Lark, Colin DeBar, thank you for being on the show, and Meridian. Yeah!
Here's a dew sweet love line, Nancy, 10,000 times a dew. I'm going around the ocean, love, to seek for something new. Come change your ring with me, dear girl. Come change your ring with me. that it might be a token of true love while I am on the sea. While I am on the sea, dear girl, you'll know not where I am. Kind letters I will write to you from every foreign land. The secrets of your heart, dear girl, are the best of my goodwill. So let your body be where it might, my heart shall be with you still. There's a mighty storm arising, see how it gathers round, while we poor souls on the ocean wide are fighting for the crown. Our officers commanding us, and them we must obey, expecting every moment for to get cast away. There's tinkers, tailors, and shoemakers lie snoring fast asleep, while we poor souls on the ocean wide are plowing through the deep, with nothing to protect us, love, or to keep us from the cold. On the ocean wide where we must bide, like jolly seamen bold. But when the wars are all over, there'll be peace on every shore. We'll return to our wives and our families, and the girls that we adore. We'll quaff our liquor merrily, we'll spend our money free. And when our money it is all gone, we will boldly go to sea.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Meridian, folks. All right. Thank you guys so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Alan.
Olivia, Gail, Colin DeLabar, go catch a show. You'll see, and you'll see there'll be some advertisements out there this summer. Take a landing cruise with Meridian. Do that, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks you guys for being on the show. All right. There's trouble